What up? It's your boy P Camp. Welcome to the Camp Stamp. Here to chop it up with you about these stolen jokes. And I got Vaseline. Shut up, okay? Because you know who you is. Shout out to my homegirl. I know she about to talk some junk. I'm shining today, okay? I got Vaseline on today. Hey, you been bugging me for 18, 20 years about putting lotion on, okay? I got lotion, well, not lotion, but I got Vaseline on today, and I got too much of it on. I need to spread it around a little bit. The Vaseline, sometimes you can't get it off. It's like, but look, your boy is here to chop it up with you about a couple of people stealing jokes. They say one of them is Leslie Jones and stole some jokes on that MTV. They say the other one is Bill Bellamy. You know what I'm saying? Stole some jokes from Holcomb. We're gonna chop it up about both of them real quick. Just get into it real quick. Let me know what you think. But look, they say Leslie Jones and Precious Hall. Leslie Jones did a set on MTV, and it was WDDD. And she did the joke. Some of y'all know it. You know, you look up the joke, you see Precious played the clip of the exact joke, and then she played the clip of herself, Precious, doing the exact joke. And then when Precious did the joke, she had the merch on, claiming to let you know this like her set, like she been doing this set, WDDD. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to say, man, I watched Comedy Hype with Pierre and Capone and the two ladies, man. They so some nice looking ladies. I forget their name. Don't fight me on that, okay? I know the women's movement about to go crazy right now. Where is it? The LGBT community. He don't want to remember our name. Why he don't want to remember the women's name? Shut up, okay? I don't remember right now. I'm doing some other stuff. I got too much Vaseline on. I'm doing a lot, okay? So I don't know why I can't remember the name. But I'm going to look it up in a second and see what it is. But I'm just saying, they have some good points. The one girl was saying it happened to her before. Like, she's been accused of stealing a joke, and she have accused of stealing a joke. And the one thing she said was she was mad that when she was accused, they didn't get at her directly. Now, this was something that Leslie Jones said as well. I'm gonna probably put up on one of the sides of this all that Leslie said, because she typed a life story in this paragraph that she put up, which I'm not mad, because you know sometimes you get accused of stealing, you take offense to that. You take offense to that. Yeah, so sometimes you get accused, you take offense to that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like she was accused. It can go both ways, because what Pierre and old girl was saying, it is a community type of joke. It is a saying that's been said a lot that females use. You know what I'm saying? So it's not surprising to hear it, but when you look at it from Precious' point of view, Precious is a comic who is not a peon. She doing her thing out here. Right? So she's not like she's like little known in some small town from somewhere. Like, she's been making moves for quite a while. And Leslie has been making moves as well, but Leslie is kind of hit a tier with like Coming to America, and even before that with a lot of stuff she was in. So she's kind of here, and Precious is kind of here. So I could understand why Precious would be like, she stole my joke. For sure she stole my joke. You know what I'm saying? Even though it could be some collective consciousness type of stuff going on with this saying, because you hear the saying, you know what I'm saying? You know, women say it. But I say with this saying, it's like a collective, it's something that people can say, but it's not something that everybody say. You dig what I'm saying? Like, every woman don't run around saying this. And all I'm saying, I'm going to put it in kind of this perspective. It's like, what up, though? Right? With Detroit people. We say what up, though, all the time. If we see somebody, if I fly out to LA right now, but, you know, I'm just saying, if I fly out to LA right now and I'm talking to somebody and I hear somebody say, "What up, though?" I'm going to instantly know, like, "Oh, what up, though?" Like, it's a thing that, but the thing is, it's a saying that is from Detroit. It's not a thing all around the world or even all around the U.S. So it is very common to hear this saying, but when you hear it elsewhere, you know it's from a certain place. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thing where it's popular here, but it's not popular here, right? So for somebody to actually end up coming up with that same thing, you as the person that do that, if I opened all my shows like what up, though, what up, what up, what up, what up, then I would feel some type of way if I felt like somebody peeped that and ran with my joke, you know. So it's easy to feel some type of way about it, but it is also a saying, and you ain't copyrighted it, this, that, and the other. So it's like, it could be, but I understand Precious where she coming from. Like, yo, that's my joke, and everybody said, you know what I'm saying? So don't. And Leslie kind of responded like, "Oh, you know, we could have handled this if you'd have DM'd me and talked to me directly, this, that, and the other." Yeah, that could be. It could be, but that's not the route we taking. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip, we gonna be like, what's pop? Like you don't go up to somebody driving your car that you know is yours and be like, "Hey, sir, could you possibly hand me my keys back? Would that be okay if I ask that?" No, yeah. We gonna be running all over the hood talking crazy about you. "Man, you know Johnny that stole my car. You know he took my car. Yeah, you got drunk, forgot you lended him the key. Johnny that took my car the other day, peeled out of here, hit 3 other people's cars, knocked over 2 gas stations, all of that. He knocked over everything, turned everybody up, and then went around, smoked weed, all in my car, came back. You know what I'm saying?" And then you get the rest of the story. You be like, "Oh, so you was drunk. You didn't know you gave Johnny the keys to your car." You know, I was drunk. But people forget stuff sometimes, okay? I don't know. Sometimes it happened like that. But he shouldn't have took my car without me remembering that he took it, is what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I get how the mix-up could happen, but I don't really know if I think it's a full mix-up, because Corey Holcomb stated that Big Les is known to steal jokes. Now, I don't know. I'm not in the comedy arena, Karina, whatever, which name I was about to say. But I'm just saying, I kind of believe Corey when he says that. And it's just because I know he's in that circuit. And once you kind of in a circuit of people who do this, that, and the other, like if you a rapper and you in a circuit of rappers, you kind of know who jury fake and who jury ain't, and who jury real. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of get a sense of these things, like who being faithful and who knocking them down at every stop in every city. You know what I'm saying? You kind of know who doing what when you run in them same circles. So it's like, for him to say that, it brings a little weight to the situation. Although the way that Leslie defended herself and typed her whole life story about it, I do kind of see how it can happen like that. Especially because it's a saying that any chick could say. You know what I'm saying? But just like I say, I'm just saying, it's the Detroit to the world type of thing. Maybe a certain sect of people are saying it, but the whole world is probably not saying it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that with women, like too, like maybe the black women are saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? The ghettos and you know what I'm saying? The chicks watching, like, you know, maybe certain women, you know what I'm saying, and listen to Cardi B and all of that is saying that, but, you know, every woman in the world ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, every world in the world ain't just running with that saying. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, kind of believe Corey what he was saying, because she's he didn't bring any proof. I'll give you that. He didn't bring any proof, but I kind of believe what he said when he said what he said about her stealing them jokes. Now, we're going to move to Corey in the same breath. We're going to knock two birds out in one stone, you know what I'm saying? Because Corey accused Bill Bellamy of, and might I add that Leslie responded to what Precious said in the public eye, and they say they have yet to DM and talk directly about the situation. So Corey accused Bill Bellamy of directly stealing a joke, but it wasn't this. It's the same type of thing. It wasn't an exact joke that he stole. He stole a set. So Corey did a set where he does singing in his set. You know what I'm saying? I guess funny songs or whatever. He did it. Bill Bellamy watched this show and gave him a lot of feedback, what he could do, what he might do, this, that, and the other. You know, feedback for your show. It's like, yo, this is what I think will make it better, or whatever you want to do with it. But it's, you know, just an OG just giving you some input. And then Bill Bellamy, from what Corey hears, people tell Corey that Bill Bellamy is now doing a song on his set. And he biting your style. And Corey takes it and runs with it and rips him to shreds on his show. Right? So then after that, shortly, Bill Bellamy just contacted Corey. And then they talked. And then, so then they did an IG live to let the people know, okay, we talking and we about to tell y'all how this all went down. And Bill was like, yo, it wasn't a big thing. It was just, I had an off day. I came and watched Corey's show and this, that, and the other. And I gave him some pointers and this, that, and the other. And I forget the timeline of exactly how it went. But what it was that Corey, Bill Bellamy did a turn up at all his shows. He did a little turn up where we have chicks come on stage and he would give out roses and this, that, and the other. But way before COVID. But since COVID happened, it was something he had to do it differently because you obviously can't be interacting with the women and this, that, and the other. But it was Mother's Day, so he decided to take some roses, giving them out to the mothers in the crowd and baby mamas in the crowd or whatever. But in lieu of having them come up on stage, he gave them out, but they still played a song, and it was like a song type of thing that he did. And that got spent and twisted and told to this person and that person and got back to Corey as, oh man, he doing the same thing you did, right? And when you hear that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, the OG's trying to front on me. You know what I'm saying? So I get what Corey was coming from with that. And unfortunately, I agree with how he handled it. I agree with how he handled it and how Precious handled it. Because in the moment, you just gonna feel like that. You can't tell somebody not to feel like that when you kind of know that they done stole your joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me how to feel, like I say, when I see somebody riding up the street in my car, bro, that was just stolen out of my driveway. You can't tell me how to feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feel some type of way about you riding up the street in my car and cheesing at me as you go by. What's up, cuz? You all right? I got some chicks in the back if you want to. I will kill all of y'all right now. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I will kill all of y'all right now. But I'm just saying, when you see somebody doing that and like just peeling off with something that you done put your hard work into and something that you done branded yourself after, it's hard to tell somebody how to react. Now, if you can manage to get a hold of yourself and calm down, that's why it's good not to drunk text, not to drunk tweet, not to drunk video, not to drunk live. Don't do nothing drunk, okay? Just stop drinking, okay? Because it don't always go well when you. I'm just saying, when you get live and you get full of that. And I ain't even saying that in these cases that it was that they was drunk, because I don't even think Corey drink when he do his show, and I don't think Precious was drunk when she did what she did. But I'm just saying, a lot of times when you add drinking to the mix, it gets worse. Your reaction, you know what I'm saying? When it could have been handled in a more diplomatic way. So, if you can hold yourself to compose yourself long enough to contact them directly, then do that. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with that. When you see your joke that you've put blood, sweat, and tears into for years, and you see it on MTV, on a platform bigger than what, like when you envisioning yourself, like I should be there, and somebody's on there doing your joke, like that's hard to just, digest and be like, I'll just catch you next time I see her. No, I'm slapping everybody in here. I might slap my kids if they sit next to me just because somebody got to catch one today, okay? But I'm just saying, sometimes it go down like that. You got to make stuff happen. But if you could compose yourself, it would be nice to do that and then directly DM or them or get at them in whatever channels that you can make that happen. Because as you can see, when Corey and Bill Bellamy did that, it turned out better, right? Now, what's crazy is that we got another example that just came to light is K-Dubb and Leslie Jones. And K-Dubb, a comedian a lot of us may not know about. I didn't know about until I seen this clip with him with Comedy Hype where he knew Capone and I think he knew Pierre too. But he went to Capone and was like, hey, stop speaking up for this girl because she got a history of doing this. And this is why I say go to the people that know these circles, the people that's in these circles. That's why I say I believed when Corey said what he said about Leslie more than I believed that it was just coincidence. Because when you go to the people that know these circles and I know how people get down in these circles, you really kind of get a gist of what's going on. So when Corey said that, I kind of was like, oh, he a comic. They both be on the road. They always be around each other. I kind of believe it. So Pierre was like, not so much. I think it was maybe a community joke and this, that, okay, believe that. But then here comes K-Dubb. K-Dubb was like, oh, this happened to me way back in the day. And I was a young comic trying to come up, and she blatantly stole my joke. And he said he had to fly out to L.A. to check her about it. And he did. He was like, man, I paid to fly out just to check her about it. When I found her, I walked up to her like, hey, what's up? And she was like, I'm so sorry. My bad, and she got to apologizing. And he was like, I'll never forget that. But the thing is, he was like, it wasn't just me. He was like, it was a few, more than a few other comics that said this about her, that she was a joke thief. So this is why I say when the joke is that close, when it's that direct, like how you can see Precious doing the exact joke, and then you can see Leslie Jones doing the exact joke. When it's that, I don't know if you could just give it a pass and say it's coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't seem that way when you look at it side by side. So that was just my first feeling. And then I had Corey confirm it. Then I now have another comedian that's been in the game for a long time, that's established to say this. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Leslie is out here stealing them jokes. She's stealing and pilling. She pilling and stealing, huh? She pilling and stealing. I believe it. I'm just saying, I kind of believed it before, but now I believe it. But then, okay, we'll move on to another example. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna keep dwelling on Leslie, even though she joke stealing out here. But I'm just saying, you got another example with Katt Williams and Said the Entertainer, where Katt Williams says that, now I haven't seen a side-by-side of this. I haven't seen an example where Katt is telling a joke and Said is telling a joke. But Katt says that Said told the joke that he ends the Kings of Comedy on, a lot of y'all know, where he's talking about white folks go to space, then black folk following. You know what I'm saying? We coming too. You can't leave us. And then he talking about how black folks will be in space, spaceships long as Cadillacs, with the cigarette in your mouth, trying to park it and this, that. That was a classic bit. You know what I'm saying? And Katt goes on to say he stole that bit. He say he stole it, you know what I'm saying, all them years ago, and that I guess he's just kept quiet about it till now. Now, when he said it, I was like, I don't know, but I was hoping that they would come with some video of Katt doing the joke and you could see. Said went on to respond and say, dog, I've been doing this joke for 30 years, right? Now, listen, disclaimer, I love Katt Williams. I love Said the Entertainer. I especially love the whole set, pretty much, that Said the Entertainer did on the Kings of Comedy. Like, all the Kings of Comedy deserve to be called Kings of Comedy because they did incredible sets in that tape that they did. You know what I'm saying? But I love Katt Williams as well, and he do incredible sets as well. Katt is a legend also. But I'm just saying, when Katt made that claim, I did not initially believe that it was a stolen joke. I just didn't catch the feeling of that. And it confirmed it when I heard Said respond to it. Said was like, man, I mean, y'all can go look up the response he had to it. He like, I'm gonna respond to it once and then I'm gonna let this go. But he like, dog, I've been doing this joke for 30 years. He like, the Kings of Comedy came out in 1999. So right now to this day, that's 22 years since the Kings of Comedy came out. You know what I'm saying? And then Said is like, I've been doing this joke 6-7 years before the Kings of Comedy, that I've been doing this joke with the music and with the cigarette and all this. Now, I did see some comparisons to as far as Katt Williams doing music in his bits and this, that, and other. And that's another nod to like Corey and Bill Bellamy mix up as far as doing music in your mix. But I have not seen a video that specifically shows Katt doing that joke and then Said doing that joke. So, and the joke seemed so uniquely said to me that I just did not hear Katt say that and believe it. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my other videos, just because somebody says it does not ultimately does not ultimately mean that it is the truth. And it's just, in this case, I kind of catch that vibe. I don't know, but it just like the vibe I caught with Precious and Corey Holcomb. I could have caught the same vibe with this one, but I don't. I didn't catch the same vibe, and I'm not going to run with it. You know what I'm saying? In this case, I believe that was Said's joke. Now, I may be proven to be wrong because this is early. This is new. It's fresh. Maybe something comes out, 2 weeks from now that shows video of Katt doing that specific joke. And then we'll have to, get on Said about that. But, I believe Said to be a pretty original dude, a pretty funny, a terribly funny dude. And that whole set he did on Kings of Comedy was worthy of a king. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. From the way he talked about it, and he didn't get all rah. You know how you can be like, you can accuse somebody of something, right? That you got a good idea. Like, I got a good idea. He stole my money, right? And you be like, yeah, dog, I did have some money laying around till you showed up. And then he jump out of his chair. I'm here. What you trying to say? I stole your money just because I'm sitting over here. I ain't got to steal no money. I ain't got to steal from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I got kids to feed, this, that, and other. I make money. I go to work. You be like, hey, dog, it was a joke. Why is you getting this amped up about that? And you be like, you definitely stole my money because you getting way too sporadic about this whole situation. I just felt like I didn't get that from Said. I didn't get a whole, you know what I'm saying, type of deal from Said. I got a real calm and collected, like, dog, I've been doing this joke for 30 years. I mean, check the receipts, go look at what you got to look at, but I've been doing this, man. I ain't got no reason to lie. And that's how I kind of felt. I felt like it was the truth. So, I mean, but we'll see. But like I say, man, it is what it is. Judge, you tell me what you think. But, hey, it's a lot of them doing it. It's a lot of comedians stealing and pilling and stealing, you know what I'm saying? But, you line it up the best way you can and you figure out who doing what. And you go from there. Now, we have yet to see what will happen with Leslie Jones and Precious, you know what I'm saying? But we would hope it would go well. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go with, because I don't know. That Precious one, I can understand with the Corey one, with the Corey and Bill Bellamy one, because it was a little more lax as far as how quoted the joke was. It wasn't like somebody was like, man, he did your same song. It was just like, oh, he do songs in his set now, which is something I do. Why he biting my style? You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of iffy where it's like, well, if he didn't steal your same song, how mad can you be? You know what I'm saying? But it's the same type of thing. Leslie saying, well, if she didn't, it's a saying, so how mad could you be? But at the same time, she got the branding and all of that. So it's like, oh, you could be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand Precious being a little madder than what Corey and Bill Bellamy situations was. But, it's similar things, man. Tell me what y'all think. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting my little 2 cents, putting it in the pot. You know what I'm saying? But it's something precious, man, because, people feel like this about things that the art that they produce. You know what I'm saying? When you producing any type of art and you see somebody just bite your style like so ridiculously, which we have saw in music, we saw in TV, we saw in video, we saw so many people just bite styles of people that we love, and we get genuinely offended about it as fans. So you have to understand the offense that someone would take as the artist that is bitten off of. You know what I'm saying? When they know that money should have been funneling into their pocket. So hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully it'll work out well, but hey, we'll see. But tell me what y'all think. Put your 2 cents in the comment box or the comment, whatever. Do it down there. You know what I'm talking about. And you better like the video, subscribe, and do all of that. Or I'm coming to slap you, your grandma, and all that. I'm not going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Y'all know I'm trying to get my life together. But I might slap, I don't know. Just maybe I just ring your doorbell to run. So I do that. I just knock on your door and run or something. That's cool. Instead of slapping your grandma. But if she answers the door while I'm in the midst of ringing the door, I'm slapping somebody. If somebody comes to the door, I'm just saying. This is your boy P. Camp. Sign on, sign in, or you know what I'm trying to say. Subscribe. Like the little boy that couldn't talk. Subscribe. Slap the button. Pass it to somebody. Share it. Do something. Do something where I ain't just talking to you. Okay? Because I'm just tired of talking to the same 10 people I be talking to all the time. Don't do that. I'm just mad. I'm mad it ain't growing like it should be. But I'm saying I love y'all though. Don't take it like that. Don't take it like that. This just is brotherly love. You know? Cousinly love. You know what I'm saying? When you just get tired of your siblings always being the ones you got to get stuff off your chest too. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I really love y'all. But, you know, when I want to, I want to, you know, you want to beat your cousin up sometimes. Just get on my nerve. But, you know, I'm just saying. I still love y'all. It's your boy P. Camp. Let me know what you think. Bang that like button. Subscribe. All of that I said earlier. And get at your boy. Let me know what you think. It's a mixed video. I said a lot. I don't know what to do. I'm out of here.